Greetings, everyone. It's been a few days since we've come back from the Fringe, and I've had time to summarize and process the last 2 weeks of a life-changing experience, a moment in time. Had an incredible time. It's been, wow, 30 years in the making, to be honest. So good, so good. So rewarding, so refreshing. So much happening in Edinburgh, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So many wonderful people, so many artists every day, everywhere you go. And it was just all inspiring. I can't explain, to put into words, just what a wonderful time I had. The feedback that we had from the show was just amazing. The people who came from all over the world and they shared their thoughts, they expressed their feelings, especially those who stayed behind to have a chat before going on to see other shows. Some of them were fortunate enough to leave comments on the Edinburgh Fringe feedback, and some talked into the camera. Very heartwarming, very moving, very satisfying, very much appreciated. And I just want to say thank you to not just to them, but everybody who's been following, supporting, encouraging over the last 2 weeks, all my friends all over the world. It's been amazing. I just can't thank you enough. This morning, I had time to go over some of the comments, listen and watch to some of the videos that people had left and messages people had left on my social media. And I just know this is a journey that has to continue. I want to share my journey on the last 30 years, how I've grown, developed, the tough times, the difficult times, but also the happy times and the people who helped me along the way over the years. The play Streets Paved with Gold is a phenomenal. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful. The people who've encouraged me right from the very beginning through to the very present. And something like this is not something you can do all on your own. There's always people around you encouraging you. Some of them you don't even see, but there's people there who's following your journey and you're not aware of it at the time. But personally, I feel at peace. I feel satisfied. Um, I'm just so glad that I done the Fringe. Finally, I can tick it off the bucket list. But it's just the beginning. We're back now. We have the film Milestone Streets Paved with Gold that's doing its first UK premiere here in Leicester and at the Phoenix Cinema on the 19th of October. So that's something to look forward to. There's a lot of interest. Tickets are selling for that. And I'm so blessed to have not just the original play, but also the film moving and growing at the same time. And hopefully it's going to draw a lot of interest, particularly from the educational areas of life where I've spent most of my time in schools and colleges and day centers for elders, not just here, but abroad as well, Africa, Gambia, and parts of Europe as well. It's nice. So reaching out to people, and there's a lot of possibilities to look forward to for the future. But for right now, I'm just focusing on the moment, really, and just being at one with myself, and really taking time out to really think and appreciate what has been achieved, what has happened right now. It's just very, very, very satisfying. And I just give thanks for life, for my health. There's so many people along the way. I wanted them to see the show, and they're not with us. Some of them didn't make it. I've lost some really good friends, good people on this journey, and they're always with me. Always with me. Some of them are people who have helped me on my journey as well, have inspired me over the years. So it's a funny kind of a feeling to enjoy the moment, to enjoy your success, but you just can't help thinking about those who helped you along the way. Um, Even if they're no longer with us, they're not there because they're too far away. So that's how I feel at this point in time. But I look forward to the future, and stay positive and stay healthy. I hope that the people, my friends and followers, continue to follow this journey. It's an interesting one, and I'm hoping to share some of the things that inspire me, and hopefully uh, other artists who at different stages of their development. And that's my inspiration, really, to support and encourage artists, not just for the short term, but for the long term. It's a tough one. There's so many different processes that you go through in your life that kind of detract or can add or take you off course. When duty calls, it's tough ones, particularly from a financial aspect. I mean, going to the Fringe is not cheap, and a lot of good artists won't make it. It was a challenging financially, not just spiritually, mentally. Doing the show every single day. There's just lots of things to process. It's tough. We've seen people struggle, people just barely hanging on. So that's always been my thing, helping and supporting artists over the years. So I very much look forward to doing that, continuing that, because it's needed. It's needed. And you don't always find people sharing and having the time to talk or to listen to artists, and inspire them. Especially my area is one man solo plays. I mean, that's something I've been doing for over 30 years. So, and it's nice to have one of my proteges, I could say, doing the Fringe, the very same theatre, Hill Street in Edinburgh. I managed to see Angela King's solo performance just before I came back home. A Period of Faith is called. I just think it's something. I hope people can support that as well. But yes, I'm very proud of what she's achieving. It's taken 5 years. The journey hasn't been easy for her as well, and there's others people. My dear friend in Kent, Gary. Wow, I mean, he's just doing amazing things. And I'll love him to come to the Fringe one day. I know he wants to. But there's a few people out there who either doing it or I'm in the process of talking to. It takes a long time to get artists in the right mind, the right space. Not just weeks, months, sometimes years before artists are ready to take on something like doing a solo performance for an hour or two. It's one of the hardest things. It's a liberating experience for anybody to achieve. So I think I'll leave some for another day.